for the San Francisco situation right now with My Jihad, what the city is being doing. It's just shaping its own nature. Shaping its own way, I guess. Because again, the campaign, the nature of it is just organic. It's self-evolving. Ahmed Rehab did not have a vision of, okay, one day I'm going to come up with a Facebook post asking people to post what their jihad is, since everybody lives their jihad. It happened that the people, the way Muslim community was responding to their very spiritual tenet jihad being taken over and compared to war and politicizing it. When people started responding to that, in response to that, he came up with this post asking people to post their jihad. And then how it became hashtag my jihad, and people started tweeting. Speaking of which, you could actually be tweeting your jihad on hashtag my jihad, LUC, that's the one. And all you have to do is just say, my jihad is such and such. For example, it's right here. My jihad is to not take the simple things in life for granted. I mean, you don't need to be a Muslim to be doing that. You don't even need to be following a faith to be doing that. So, if you're interested, just do that. Said all that, I guess. The last point, these are some of the tweets that our core team had gathered. Amazingly, Scott Sachs, Grace Jacobson, these are non-Muslims and they are on board with this whole idea. It says a lot for itself. It says a lot what kind of communities we are living in, and it says where are we headed. So if you just ask me as a core team member, I say it's already a success. Irrespective of what the media might like to portray, selective media might like to portray, or the Islamophobes. These are testimonials that say that we've got it right. And it's just that it's not a coincidence that it has gone to so many places. And it's really difficult to keep up with this slide, especially with the countries it's been going to. Recently, in the last week, Danish and the German newspapers, they actually interviewed Ahmed Rehab and the core team member of this campaign about my jihad. So it's already breaking boundaries long ago, not only in the West, but as well as in the Muslim countries. First of all, there's nothing as such as an Islamic country, but the way we understand it. It's all over the place, and can't go through that video. Okay, I guess it's time. So, have you liked our page on Facebook? Yes, no. Okay, so on Facebook, the page is hashtag my jihad, public education campaign. You can go on there, like us, and there are different ways of getting involved with this campaign. Hosting an event, or just having a poster saying what your jihad is. It could be anything. And just saying that, yes, we speak up against injustice. That's the whole idea about my jihad campaign. And raise funds or sponsor an ad with a $500 ad. I'm not a fundraiser, I can clearly say that. And we're already doing that. The third one. That's the Washington University on the right, where the students independently, even without we asking them, or they even without asking us, they did that. A bunch of students had a booth where they asked each other what their jihad was. They took pictures of it and posted on Facebook on our page, and you can go there, you can find a lot. And on the bottom right, that's one of the fan posters, and even on the left, those are the posters which people are, with a lot of enthusiasm, they post that. Not only that, they share their own stories telling that, thanks a lot for having this kind of campaign where we can just talk about it. Putting it with with a religious connotation with it, because as much as religion is supposed to be uniting a lot of people, giving it a sense of community, people in the religious communities tend to use it in quite the opposite way. So those are the stories that I've been witnessing on these Facebook pages and on Twitter. On Twitter, the hashtag is #MyJihad. If you go there on the timeline, you'll again sometimes find a big battle between the Islamophobes and the people who are trying to actively contribute about their jihad. You'll find that, and that's a lesson in itself, that there's no need to be scared of that and just backing out, but it just gives us a lot of energy to be involved in such campaigns, because it's about proving a point that it's my jihad. As much as the jihad is important, the my is also important, and it's about me. Nobody has a right to take it over. Nobody has the right to tell me if I'm right or wrong, because it's my struggle. You cannot judge me for what I do, just like I won't be judging you for what you're doing. So that's the My Jihad campaign for you. Hopefully I did justice. I'm sorry, I was not really prepared for this, but if you have any questions, now's the time. I'll try my best to give you answers. Guys, are you awake?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah.
Can you repeat the Facebook page?
Yes, it's My Jihad without a space. It's #MyJihad.
Oh.
Just type that in the comment. That's the logo which comes up as the profile picture. And if you'd like, you can actually tweet your jihad. Why is everybody staring at me like that? If it's not clear, just ask. We're here to have a discussion. It's not a presentation just to throw the information at you. If I'm not able to answer, I'm sure I can put my professor out there on spot.
Thank you so much, Saliha, for all that great insight. I definitely learned a lot today, and I hope all you did as well. We would also like to thank everyone for coming out to tonight's lecture. As a reminder, Islamic Awareness Week still has more exciting events to come. We'll be continuing tomorrow with Walk a Mile in Her Hijab, which is a full-day event. Many students within the Loyola community have pledged to wearing the hijab or a headscarf in solidarity with their Muslim and non-Muslim sisters of humanity. If any of you guys are interested, you guys can come and talk to me after that event. We'll also be having a lecture entitled Rethinking Feminism at 4:15 in Bremner Lounge. Lastly, throughout the day today, we had a #MyJihad poster in CFSU. Members of the Loyola community shared their individuals' jihads. Now that we all have gained a better understanding of what jihad is, we would love all of you to come join us and write down your jihad in that poster over there. And we're looking forward to seeing all of you throughout the week. Thank you for joining us.